phone right now. I can mute everyone that is in the room in terms of your microphone, but if we have any deep breathers on the phone, if you can just put your phone to the side, that'd be great. Welcome to a brief presentation about the new OAMFT homepage, public, and the new members-only section of the website. Today I'm going to record this presentation in a video format that we'll place on the members-only portion of the website later today within an article. So if there is any drop in connection or issues where other people have stated that they can't get into the room, we'll have that available for them for watching the presentation at a later date. So to give everyone a brief introduction to what we have accomplished with the new OAMFT website, is the challenge was we wanted to create two distinct differences between what a individual sees on the public side and viewing the website and what members receive once they log into the members-only section. In the past, the members-only section was pretty much just one page that had a laundry list of items where you could click into subsections of the members-only section. It didn't really push content on end, and some of the information that was posted publicly was more information that was for members specifically. So what we've done is we've separated the two items. So there is a distinct difference between what is public and what is members only. On the public side of things, we've simplified the homepage and made our main focus for the public homepage to be the Find a Therapist functionality. If you look at the public homepage, which I have in front of you right now, you can see that the navigation has changed a bit, but it has been further simplified in terms of what is being pushed to everyone. We have the main focus being to find a therapist, but also a brief description of the association is, and some simplified that people can peruse, and it pretty much cycles through whatever is upcoming that is information that is just member specific, but perhaps the public would like to see that too. And then in the bottom footer, which is on all pages, right, you get links to other areas of the site and your member login. Member login is also, we've also links right up front. So now, one challenge with web design going forward is the audience that will be content that we have online is more than 50% going to be looking at the content on either a tablet or on mobile. So people are getting away from desktop browsing, and it's about 40% to 55% difference between the two. So are on desktop now, and 55% are on mobile. So to prepare ourselves for that, we need to make sure that at the website they're having an experience that is geared to that end user, whether they're on a tablet, on a phone, or on a desktop. So what we call in the industry for this type of web browser experience is we call the coding responsive. So a responsive design actually changes based on what your end user is seeing. So you'll see I'm scaling my web browser window down, and this gives a basic sense of how the site will change for the end user when they tap the site on mobile. This is what mobile will look like. Tablet will look like this, and then overall browser will look like full screen. So some things change, some things don't. You'll see once we get small enough, items change their ordering, and the menu system changes, and links adjust accordingly. A new menu also populates for mobile. This makes it easy to continue to search, find results, no matter what platform you're on. Now, the Find a Therapist functionality, in updating the website, the entire structure of the website has changed, so it's responsive, but also the core background of the website, which is WordPress, which we used for the previous website, has also been upgraded to the latest version of WordPress. Latest version of WordPress requires that all plugins also be updated, and a plugin is pretty much, in layman's terms, it's just an add-on to the functionality of the website. So this plugin allows for our referral search. We've updated that. So the way the referral search works now is, I've just closed the disclaimer that comes up, but every time you tap the page, a disclaimer will come up. We've also associated the disclaimer to the Find a Therapist homepage. So even if you tap it and you want to find again, and we've also outlined what this is all about in this drop-down box too. But once you have that information, you don't need to see it, so you hide it away, and you can perform your. So if there's search results at the bottom already. Want to find someone, you pretty much simply click in this box and you'll see the results, how quickly they come up. Results come up, search, or whether you're just tapping the web page, random search. So if we click and submit Kitchener again, we'll.
Jason, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
It's Ron. Your mic is breaking up.
Okay. Let me try to readjust that.
I thought it was just your heavy breathing, Ron.
No, I'm not breathing. I'm trying to hear.
Fair enough. Can everyone hear me now?
Better.
Yeah?
That's better. I'll tell you if it's not.
I've adjusted my phone settings, so hopefully that will help everyone. On the Find a Therapist page, you can see results through doing a name search or a search based on city. So I'll plug in a first name of a member, and you'll see how their result will come up quickly. You can also do a search based on the end user's proximity. So if the end user is located in here as well, all the cities link from where City Hall is. So if you're doing a city search, you can see from City Hall where all these end users are based in that city. Or rural areas, if you wanted to go further out, you could go to 100 kilometers. And you could see right away what your result is there. Now, this is a functionality that did exist on the other website, but the plugin has been updated, and it's been maximized again for mobile, so you'll see how it scales. And when you are on a mobile device, you'll be able to quickly see the map and look at based on the map or based on your results you get, and then you can link into whatever information you want in the subcategory of that area. So that's the main functionality that is a member benefit publicly. Publicly, the referral service is much more slick. It's been rejigged for HTML5 and the latest version of CSS. The end result of that being responsive, being available for the three platforms I managed to discuss earlier, you can have a pretty consistent user experience across the board. So the second portion of the website is the members only section, which members received an email about last week. Some members had mentioned that they did not receive the email, or if there were issues where it went into their spam box. So if that is the case and you have not received the email, or you know someone who hasn't received it, the admin office can certainly hook you up with your new access details. Another option is actually logging into the site and having the system resend you your password. That functionality is all in place as well. Now, on the members-only portion of the website, once a member logs into the website, they'll see a new homepage that's geared to 3 specific areas with links that help organize the content a little bit cleaner. You'll see on my screen right now the feed area at the top. The feed area features the last 3 featured items on the website. have here a welcome message, a message for myself that kind of outlines what we're discussing today, and then a Meet the President article. All these items now reside in a new area called the blog, and the blog is posts. The blog is, and you'll see the links at the top here, the blog homepage right now. Provided I don't lose my internet. Of course. Okay, well, that's not showing up for me right now. Connection has somehow dropped. Let me try my phone. If it works. Okay, here we go. It looks like I've got my signal back. So the two main new areas within the first column of the blogs are the blogs and forums here, and think different areas. Blog is for members posts, and the forum is an area where members can log in and engage each other, whether it be connecting to one another regarding upcoming events, interesting articles, professional development opportunities, or making connections to a supervisor. So if we look at the connections area of the website, I was just on that page, you'll see that there are two specific forums here. Member connections, again, an area where you can instantly post questions, post content, post articles, provided an end user reviews the posting guidelines that exist on the forum's homepage here. Let me just click back. You'll see that there's posting guidelines here. We want to make sure that this content's relevant and to members' interests. It's not sales, advertising information, and it doesn't contain offensive language. Again, for the most part, these things don't go down on these types of services, but if there are issues with that, complaints can certainly be sent to the admin office, and we can explore further. We will warn members about that sort of conduct, and if it continues, we can certainly remove them from this portion of the website and or remove them from the entire admin area of the website for the members only. But I doubt that will happen, but that those rules are in place for those reasons. For the blog itself, we also have a posting. Let's see if it loads. Okay, that's great. So that's the blog homepage. If you go to the homepage here, you can actually post to the blog as well as a member. This will go to a moderation committee. And if it's content or an article that a member supplies that is a professional development opportunity or a piece of information that is viable to members, we can certainly post that in here, whether it be under a blog post, an article, a professional development opportunity, news for members, information about supervision, information that's pretty much non-classified information. If you want to send information that's a classified post, that's kind of separate from this. Classified posts will also be posted to the blog area, but we have this submission form on the public side of the website for posting classified articles. So I'll head back to the feed homepage. On the feed homepage, we've gone through the blog forums, how to post. You'll be able to see that information within blog and forums. Under resources, these are more member-specific resources. So if you want to update your personal referral posting, You can do that through here. You can change your account settings, so if you need to change your password. If you want to look at some frequently asked questions about legislation, that information will show up on this page as well. What we've done is we've taken information that was previously on the website and kind of condensed it here. So you can peruse questions right off the bat and find what those specific answers are on this page. On the left-hand column, we also have what's called a sidebar. The sidebar is for members only as well, and these are members-only services that populate links to various subsections of the blog, the forum, blog categories that are on the forum right now, and the latest posts that have been posted as topics on our forum. Back to the feed homepage. We'll also be posting information to the store here. This is kind of a section of the members only that is underway. Once more items are available to purchase, they'll be placed in the store. You can see what we have there now. That will be updated over the course of this year. If you need to make a connection to a committee member, you can do that through the website as well. Depending on the committee that you choose, you'll be able to see information about contacting or who's in that committee and sublinks to articles that are associated with that specific committee. So the ethics committee, you can see all the members, what their names are, different duties of that committee, who to contact on that committee. Moving along, back on the feed page here, other member-specific links like board minutes, committee reports are available through new subsections, what the bylaws are, information about getting brochures. And moving on, the final one is called Supervisor's Corner. Supervisor's Corner allows you to connect to supervisor and the liaison. The supervisor's connection is a part of our forum system where people can look for connections, and that will prompt people to contact you regarding what your requests are. There's also updates here and links to finding a supervisor and becoming a supervisor. Some of these links will butt you out to the OAMFT website, which is obviously clearly integrated with the OAMFT, but it's two separate websites, and there was no use in reinventing the wheel and creating the same pages within our section of the website, so it will just bump you out to their subsections. Now the feed page also has a footer that has further information if you want to search for something that has been posted in the forum in the past, what the latest forum topics are, as well as recent posts to the actual blog system of the website. We can also see the latest tweets by the association here. They're populating within the footer. You can also get to our social media links through the header. Okay, moving on, we have a contacts section across the top here. The contacts let you get in contact with our current executive, and also provide the mission statement of what the association is all about, and who the executive director is, and links to the administrative office. Okay, and finally we have a navigation area on the right here where you can gain access to further information about certificates, putting the OAMFT badge on your website, again your referral, listing update, log in, log out of the website. Another sub-navigation that's hidden on the website is in the top right corner here, and that's this little purple box. And this, depending on where you are on a page, you can always find links within the page. And you can always search anywhere on the site in the members only section of the site from this navigation area. You can also log out of the members only section. When a member logs out of the members only section, they're butted back to the public homepage. Okay, so that is a quick overview of the members only section of the website. You'll see at the footer of the website also has some of the links from the top repeated. We also have a privacy policy now in place for OAMFT, publicly and privately. And the members only section of the website you'll see as well is also responsive. So depending on the size of your window, you'll see how it scales accordingly. So if you're on mobile, for instance, you'll see that the navigation changes once the browser width gets to a certain width. This browser is a WebKit browser, Safari, but everyone has different web browsers. If you do this in Explorer, for instance, it probably will not scale like this. Only WebKit browsers will give you a similar experience to what is viewable on tablet and mobile. So on tablet, you'll see it's about, this is about the tablet width, and once you get to about here, that's the mobile width. Now on mobile, this information here will also scale down. So it's kind of a basic look of what it will look like, but it's not 100% accurate. So if we scroll down to the bottom of the page, you'll also see there's another navigation element here, which is an arrow up, which will zoom you right back up to the top of the page. Okay, beyond that, those are some of the new basic functionalities of the website. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open up everyone's microphone, and hopefully we don't have too much feedback. And if you have a question, what you can do, if you are logged into the site and viewing my screen, on the right-hand side you'll see a little chat window. If you want to chat, if you want, you can plug in your questions in that chat window, and I will address your questions accordingly. If that's not working for you, we can try taking questions through the phone.
Linda, are you saying you can't hear?
No, I can hear.
Okay.
Are there any questions or concerns about the new website compared to the last website? Does everyone, has everyone had an opportunity to look at the new website?
I have to mention that as far as the content, it is a work in progress. So if you look at it and see something that's not right, it's Donna, by the way, you can certainly let me know, and it's probably something, or maybe something we're already working on.
Ron here. No questions. I think it's one of those things. Now that I got what you've just shared, I'll just go in and wander around and get familiar with it. But no question jumping up right at the moment.
Okay. And John has asked the question: estimated amount of extra administration workload. The administration workload clearly will all depend on the amount of traffic that comes to the website. The nice thing is most of the new functionalities of the website, like the forum, will pretty much run on its own. Where we could possible, what we have done is made the process as simple as possible and as automated as possible. Next amount of workload for the administrative office. There's certainly, obviously, Donna has had a bit of a learning curve with a new sub website, and anytime we integrate new technology, there are going to be the odd hiccup, whether it be with people trying to access the new members only section, or whether a browser has certain difficulties. I will let you know, though, that the site has been tested on many browsers. We did browser testing through an application called Browser Stack. Browser Stack allows you to test on up to 400 different platforms. We did find some complications with Internet Explorer 8, which we've done our best to iron out on the website, but all other browsers seem to be functioning properly on the website. In terms of, back to the question about administrative workload, though, there is the opportunity for members to get further involved, whether if they're not interested in actually posting to the blog or the forum, they could be involved in the moderation functionality of the forum. That is something you could look at volunteering to do if you're interested. The more the merrier, though. The more posts we get, the better. So if you do have something that you think is interesting, or a professional opportunity, or an article, or a book, or a movie review that you think is beneficial to the membership, certainly plug it into the blog form and post it, and we'll try to get that up on the website for you. It is going to be a focus to try to get this content that's posted into the members only section as current as possible. So hopefully in March and in April we'll see that different items are populating into the feed area of the website, and we gain some steam and start having more member-to-member interaction, members only section. Were there any other questions?
John, I'm just looking at your question. The advertising will not change with this. The rates will stay the same at this point.
I understand.
Well,
thanks,
the benefit of having this new members only section is the advertising will be public and remain public as it did in the past, but it will now also be filtered into the members only feed on the members only section of the website. So if someone logs in and they don't necessarily go to the home page, and if they direct log into this page, they'll also have an opportunity to see that posting on both sections. So anything that gets posted to classifieds will also be posted to the feed area of the website.
Well, thank you very much, Jason, for doing this today.
Yeah, thanks.
No problem. What we will do in the short term is monitor what does come in through the blog, and if we determine that people are bypassing the classified sections completely, we will review the content as it comes in and see if there is a way to further distinguish what the difference is between the the benefit of having it publicly, though, through the classified is obviously it expands the possibility of we have traffic on the website that certainly far outweighs the amount of traffic that hits the members only section of the website. We are around 1,000 members hitting the members only section of possibility, but on the public side of things, I think on a monthly basis we're getting around 3,500 hits. So certainly to have it public is better.
People won't be able to put on the blog anything about professional development courses, etc., or training because that's an advertisement and that's not what it's for.
Yeah, and the blog is not promotion and self-promoting event, but it would be for a review of training that you had, or review of a book, review of content that you think is beneficial to other members, or your perspective on things, or if you want to pose a question to your colleagues. That probably would not be under blog, that would be more under forum, and it's more of a member-to-member communication benefit.
Super. Any other questions?
What's for lunch?
I was just going to say Jason might be able to go and have his lunch now.
Me too. I'm going to sign out. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you for everyone for joining the presentation today. If you have any further questions, you can certainly filter them through Donna, and she will address me directly. It's best to have the management office involved so they know where people have concerns. But obviously with the new website, front end and back end, there will be a little bit of a teething process for people to get used to functionalities, but certainly have an opportunity to peruse what we have put in. I believe that these are new member benefits that will certainly enhance the member experience in the members only section. But we've also enhanced the public's initial presence as well. So the referral functionality easier to use, easier to. Thanks again for coming today. If you didn't hear the entire presentation or if you missed anything, we will be providing you with a link to a video of the presentation, and we'll go from there.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks.
Thanks again.
Thanks very much, Jason. Have a good day, everyone.
Thanks, Jason.
Bye.
Bye-bye.